Hello, and welcome to the NEETTA Black Show. Often I get so many emails about the show, and while most of them are pretty good, and they understand, the situation, they understand, what we're talking about, and they agree to roll up their, roll up their sleeves and start getting to work on the things that must be done in order to facilitate changes and corrections and repairs in the Black community. But every now and then, I told you, the series that we do are pretty aggressive. They hit buttons for people who are in a sense of thinking that everything's okay, or that those that think that, white people are great, or those that think that, Black people are the only problem. Different, every now and then we get different people with different opinions. And while everybody's opinion is, everybody's entitled to their opinion about the show, I have said on many occasions that there are thousands of radio shows on the internet, and if anyone has a problem with the things that we are saying to our people, to Black people, then they are free. They should feel very free to go to choose one of the other radio shows and listen to things that are more in line with what they feel and believe. And normally, I get all these, especially since the series, I get all of these emails, and every now and then I come across a couple that, they disagree about some of the things that we're doing. And most of them are from people who either have white spouses, or they have what they believe are white friends, or, whatever. We also have a lot of people who send stuff that are white people that put up Negro pictures on their page to connect with Negro shows, and then try to get in and cause chaos and confusion. So I'm not sure which category this particular one fits in. Normally, I don't read the emails of the people that send me stuff. I just address the different points in their emails in the show. But I felt it was necessary to read this one because it speaks to exactly what these Lynched in America series and other series are about. Separating those Negroes that believe that slavery was not so bad, that believe that white folk been good to us, and those that are field Negroes that feel like, white folks don't, do what they do, and Black folks are just not able to do anything about it. And so today I decided I'm going to just presume for a second that this person really has only listened to a couple of shows and really does not get it and really, does not understand what we're talking about. But I want to read the email first so you can make the decision for yourself. This is from our guy who has a show on the internet. He says, I have tried to listen to your program more than one time. What I find out is solutions to problems is Black America. Look at what this organization did. Urban Prep Signing Day celebrates classroom achievement. What can you show that you have done? I feel that the information that you are putting is hurting our kids, our young kids, especially when you say integration was a mistake. Ask yourself, would you really want to go back to riding in the back of the bus or attending a movie and being taught where to sit? Why don't you talk about how to stop black-on-black killings and crimes? Stop telling us what we know and talk about solutions. I invite you to listen to my show on Sunday and listen to a different way of solving problems. Okay, so that was his email to me. And when I get emails like this, I know a couple of things. There are a couple of things that they tell me. You don't know a person until they open their mouth and let you know about themselves. And so what it tells me is that like many Negroes that have made a little change and moved out of the community or whatever, you have black folks that want to talk about black-on-black crime, but they don't want to talk about the fact that most of the guns that gang members get come from police lockup. They want to talk about black-on-black crime, but they don't want to talk about the fact that the rap industry is 99% owned by whites. They want to talk about black-on-black crime, but they don't want to talk about the de facto slave trade that is promoting crime with the children. They want to talk about black-on-black crime, yet you don't see them taking on the entertainment industry. You don't see them taking on the white-controlled school board. You don't see them taking on any of these things, yet they are quick to try and defend whites to black radio hosts. So I decided, we're going to do some points today. You know, I use points to break things down for even the simplest of persons. I break things down so even a child's mind can understand what's going on. And I have to question any person that, especially a black person, that does not believe that black people made a mistake to get to the situation that they are seeing in the black community today. And so what you see is black people that want to only hear about fluffy things that make you feel all warm and cozy inside. The truth is not fluffy. The truth does not always make you feel all warm and cozy inside. And while there are organizations that are doing things to help, 10, 20, 100 Negro children, there are 6 million Negro children that need help. So we're going to talk about some of the things. We're just going to go through history. I'm going to break it down in points for you because maybe he only heard a couple of shows and he really does not get it. So versus, I don't debate with people, and some people send me stuff to debate just to be debating, and that's just not something that I do. I don't have to debate any house Negro, field Negro, and I never have to debate free Negroes because they already know what's going on. But history shows us where black people made a mistake. And if you are not inclined to admit that a mistake was made, then you are of no help to us whatsoever when it comes to fixing it. So you can talk out of the side of your mouth and say that you want to stop black-on-black crime, but out of the other side, you are saying you don't want to blame white people for the things that are going on. So let's go through and find out what happened to black students. We're going to talk about students first. And in order to see what's going on with children, most of the things that happen to them happen once they become a certain age and are either having a hard time in school or are kicked out of school or quit school. And so, he may or may not know that. So we're just going to talk about what happens to the little bitty ones. Let's talk about the defect slave trade first. Let's go to a point for that. I gave you this one on another show. Tell me, Mom, why was I born? How did I come to be? Was my daddy there to hold your hand while you were having me? Did my daddy say the words, I love you more than life? Were you just another girl, or were you daddy's wife? Did he hold me in his arms with love and pride and joy? Or did he leave without even knowing if you had a girl or boy? Does he even know my name? Does he know that I exist? Am I my daddy's heart and soul, or just another child on his list? Did you even love my dad? And did he love you back? Was it that he had no means, or was it a conscience that he lacked? Was daddy not the one for you? Was it hard for you to see? Did you think you were the only one, but was number 23? Did my dad destroy your life, or did he just pave the way for you to find your future king and be a queen someday? I know it's hard for you to see that God, he has a plan, and that a queen must find her king and not just any man. So keep your faith in God, dear Mom, and you'll live happily. For now you know it takes a king to raise a family. Now, you got a lot of black males out there talking about the problem, and when you look at them, they have, children that they are having a difficult time with. They have situations that they have done over their lifetime that have contributed to the problem, and then they get to be, 40, 50, and decide that they want to start fixing things. And that's fine, as long as you are honest about the things that are going on. And so, I don't have a problem with people expressing themselves. But let's be honest about the things that we are doing so that we can actually really get some things done and worked out, not just superficial things that prepare children to be, not just telling them all you got to do is prepare them to make money and everything is going to be all right. Because you see, you got entertainers that make plenty of money, and they are as messed up as black folks can be. So when you're talking about these people with different millionaire programs, becoming a millionaire is not something that is going to stop a child from facing another child with a gun in their hand. You're going to have to be honest with both of those children and let them know where they're getting it from. And if black folks do not have the guts or the backbone to tell children that you are acting like the Klan used to act toward black males, toward black children, toward black people, if you do not have the guts to do that, then I told you in another show, I see you as the same as a congregation that sits there and lets a pastor do whatever. And all these people that I get emails from, these are some religious people. And so, you got them defending all kinds of things. And I have to really question their commitment to the things that they are saying. So now, let me give you one. Here we go. Let's see. Let's start with the next one. Call your father's gift. I gave you guys this one on the other show. And you want to talk about solutions to black-on-black crime. But when you look at the children, the black children in the communities, you see them acting like whites, dressing like whites, talking like whites, and killing each other up like whites. And so you're not going to be able to tackle this problem while still trying to sit in you see them all the time, sitting in their restaurants, and they're there with their little white friends, and oh, Don, you are such a character. And you're looking at these Negro people like, what's going on? Are you crazy?